Hey guys, so what do you think? I love my shirt. Turned out pretty good, huh? And then I did a little bit on the back. I did charlotteswebco.com on the back at the very bottom because I love long shirts. So anyway, I'm gonna do some cut up on the front. We're gonna cut this part off so that it kind of hang over the top side. Then I might do a little cut up on the sleeve and maybe even in the back. We'll see. Okay, so let's start by cutting off the neckline, I guess. That'd be a good place to start. I am just going to take, and I kind of marked it a little bit here, so you just want one layer. You don't want to cut through both layers. But I'm just going to cut off the neckline, just like so. So I'm going to do both pieces separately. So I want the back. I'm going to do the back and the front separately, as you can see. So let's move that around. And then we'll just cut off the back. Just like that. And now I can take this piece and pull it over here like this, and then this becomes my template for this side so that it's even. Let's see. And you just kind of do a small incision to get it started. Little holes to get it started on that side, on this side here. So you just kind of want to keep it like about the same as the other side. As you can see, I just kind of folded it back over to this side. There you go. That's coming together. So I'm just actually just cutting off the neckline area there. Okay. And then the same with this side, the back portion of it. You just want to kind of pull it around just like that. Wait, is that the back? Nope, we want to go with the back. This is the back portion. Just like that. Just so that you're getting the same evenness or consistency in your cut as you did the back to back and the front to front. Just like that. Just try to keep it as even as possible. And so you just kind of want to go right around all the way just like that till you meet. Okay, so now I've got my neckline cut off here, which I love. And you could just take and stretch it, which causes it to roll. As you can see, it just kind of rolls and gives that kind of raggedy look, which is nice. And then, after you're done with your neckline, okay, so now that I'm done cutting away my neckline, I am going to do a little bit of a cut on my sleeves. I'm going to also cut off this end part of my sleeve. I kind of want the rugged look, you know, on it. And then I'm going to begin my cutting the sleeve. Just like so. And it's probably going to be about 1.5 inches apart is what I'm measuring, about 1.5 inches apart, and about 2 inches across or down like I'm cutting. You want to cut it maybe about 2 inches. So you can kind of measure it if you want. But you know, if you just measure one, you should be able to get them all about the same cut. And I'm going to do the same with my other sleeve. Just kind of put that just like so. And I'm going to cut off this side. Just cut off the bottom portion of it. I just kind of like mine to look kind of rugged. I think that's the way I want it to look. And then I'm going to just start cutting again. And I kind of have it marked a little bit, but I'm going to do about 1.5 inches apart and about 2 inches across again. Okay, so I got my sleeves all cut, and so next I'm going to work on the back portion of it. Okay, so I'm going to start with my back. As you can see, I have my back, the very back in the fold, in the center back. I folded it, and you can see the front is not up underneath there or within it. It's just the back. So you want to fold your back right in the middle. Then you're going to start your marks, I would say about 3.5 inches down is where I'm going to start my first mark. And I am going to cut right here, and I'm going to make my lines probably about, I'm going to say this one here is going to be about 5 inches long. So I'm just going to kind of make them in like a pyramid or something. So this is going to be 5 inches long. Then I'm going to do another one about 1.5 inches down. I'm going to cut another one about 1.5 inches down, and we're going to make that about the same size, 5 inches long. And then I'm going to do another one about 1.5 inches down. And this one is going to be 4.5 inches long. So I'm just kind of making like a pyramid, or you know, like a cone where it comes into a V. And then the next one, I already kind of got it marked there. So the next one will be about 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches apart. So 1.5 inches wide is what I mean, between the cuts. So, and then this one is going to be, let's see what that's going to measure. I'm going to do about 3.5 across next. And this one will be about the same. It'll be about 1.5 inches wide between the cuts, and about 3.5 long, or that way. And then this one is going to be about 2.5. Let's make that 2.5. And like I said, we're just building it, kind of like building a pyramid. If you don't like it, when you get done. Okay. Like I said, if you do not like it, if you do not like your pyramid type in the back like that, then you can always make it longer, you know, longer, the long one, and even all the way across. But you can't make them smaller, unfortunately, but you can do it longer. But anyway, I would just have you to stretch. Just continue to stretch. You know, you may not want to stretch it ridiculously. Like some people love theirs to be really stretched, but just kind of stretch it. So what do you think, guys? I need your comments and suggestions, please. What do you think? I like it. I like the way that it hangs off the shoulder. You can either do it that way or that way. Isn't that kind of cute? I'm thinking, however, I can take it in a little bit. So, but tell me what you think. I need your comments and suggestions on what you think about this top, and what suggestions you might have that might make it look better even. you know? Or if it looks perfect. Don't know. Need your suggestions and comments. To view phase 1, click on the suggestion link at the top of the page.